What's up, man? Players, man, talk 24/7 here with another team play game. This is a 3-on-2 game, I believe, and we are facing against the Niners. And the Niners, they are a cool team play team, but I don't really like them that much. But I am sorry for that hideous pick. The first pass of the game, it was a pick, and it was all my fault. I don't know why I threw that pass. It made no sense, but a lot of people, like with the Niners, they just try to just do run plays with Kaepernick or like option routes like that. But that is tough to guard for a few, but then you are able to adapt to it and guard it better. But our team play games go with RO. So if I'm just throwing picks, then obviously we will not win. But we try to minimize the picks and just try to win the game. But these guys, they are not that good, honestly. I mean, he just threw it up when it was the whole team on that dude for a pick. But I can't really talk because I mean, my first pass, it was a pick, and then I threw a pick again. So I cannot really talk about picks, and like just stuff like that because I'm throwing picks also. So I cannot really talk about, hey, these guys ain't good, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And these guys had a nasty screening game, that I will tell you. Their screen game, it was very, very good. And these guys were pretty, I know I talked about them, but they were not any slouches. If they were, this game would have turned nasty, but instead this game did not get nasty. And Tate, I'm not sure how he did not score because normally he burns whoever is on him, and then Russell Wilson overthrowing passes, but nobody is catching my man Dion Butler or Donald Butler. I still do not know his real name. I just like to call him like Dion. Sometimes I call him Donald. I do not know his real name, honestly. And please do not tell me how Browner outruns Randy Moss. It does not make any sense how he outruns Randy Moss because Randy Moss is Randy Moss. That's all I can say. It doesn't make any sense. I know Randy Moss is old, but Brandon Browner, you already see my man Russell Wilson getting all nasty, faking out the spin. And there he goes with a deep bomb. My man Butler mosses him and then catches it. That is very, very big. And then Russell Wilson, no fumble at the 1. We score to make it 14-3. It was really, really big. I'm actually surprised he did not fumble right there because normally that is a fumble. So I don't know why he did not fumble because normally he does. But I am not going to complain that he did not fumble because it is very, very fortunate he did not. And then Kaepernick, he keeps running, but we are not concerned with Kaepernick. Keeps scrambling. He keeps running these option routes. Plays. But the Seahawks defense is very, very good and is not allowing it. And they keep chucking it deep. And our safeties are really out there. As you see, Earl Thomas, he is out there making these plays and picks. And these guys are not getting anything done. But I think I'm due for a pick soon, honestly, because that's just how I am. I have a hot streak and then a cold streak. And there goes my pick. That was a very, very fake pick, though. I don't understand how Madden thinks that how Madden allows that to work. And then Frank Gore just saying I'm not getting tackled that play. But if I'm throwing a 20-yard pass, I do not understand how it gets picked off at a line of scrimmage by a guy sitting in a crouching position. J.J. Watt, at least he jumped. But Sapaga, he was literally just standing there. That is one of the fakest things in Madden. You cannot just stand and just get a pick, especially a 20-yard bullet at the line of scrimmage. Do you know how good your hands have to be to pick that off? It just doesn't make any sense how Madden thinks that is realistic and is in the game, because that is just one of the fakest things in Madden, honestly, how that just happens like that. And here he goes with the muff punt, but I am out there to recover it, so it does not get too nasty. And Here I go with the dots, my man Tate right before halftime. I'm just over here wasting time, just and just showboating to make it 21-10. And I don't think that they score. No, they do not. It is a holding call, so they do not get the kick return touchdown. But instead, they actually do, because I decline it just to be a douche. I mean, my boys got really, really mad, and I tried to sabotage right there. It's just something I enjoy doing. And I said the reason I did it was to get a touchdown, so that we could gain momentum into halftime. They said it's still the same score, so it didn't really matter. But I was just trolling, I guess, because it really is, and it was not necessary to have them score on that kick return. But I just felt like being funny or trolling. So that is what happened. But it's 28-17, and these guys, they scored on a what? Like pick six, fake pick. They scored on a kick return. It was a holding call. So honestly, these guys are not doing anything on O. And my man Earl Thomas takes back the pick. Let's go. Pick six, 35-17. He tried to sabotage it by doing a pitch, but Madden was not letting him. So the score 35-17, and these guys honestly have nothing going for them. That was a safety pump fake. My man fell on the ground looking dumb, and how he caught that, I'm not sure how, because we were on that, and the fact he still caught it. I mean, the fact that these guys still have Smith in the game. I mean, not to knock people if you like to play with Smith, but honestly, to me, he's just horrible. And right there, it's a late hit, so I just keep pitching the ball, and unfortunately, I run back for a safety. They decided to call a safety instead of taking the 15 yards, so they figured a safety is 2 points, but they just threw a pick right back to us. And then I tried to pitch it, but unfortunately we got it. I mean, this game honestly was very, very boring, so I was just trying to make it more fun, because these guys were not getting anything on O done. So I was trying to help them out, maybe make the game more fun by pitching it or getting a turnover, honestly, because I honestly felt bad, because these guys really had no chance at beating us. I mean, I sound real cocky, but honestly, I mean, if you think about it, these guys did not score one single touchdown. It was a kick return and then a pick six. So honestly, I mean, these guys really, they just scrambled back and then would chuck it. They really had no O, and it was not enough to hang with us. But I think they score a few more times later. I mean, look at Alex Smith. He's overthrowing screen passes. It's just how you know that you are a bum, when you are overthrowing screen passes. I mean, a screen pass, you don't even have to be accurate to throw a screen pass. But right here, they get in the red zone again, but as you see, they just keep struggling. I mean, these guys are just struggling, and we keep dropping picks. So they finally score right there to make it 25-42, and then they think they're going to scramble on us, but they don't. So it's 25-42. We were in an onside. They figured we would just do a short squib kick. It's a trend on Madden where they figure they can just quick kick, quick kick it short, so then they can chase it down. It is like a bootleg squib kick, and it works sometimes, but you really have to be on guard. You really have to be on guard to stop it, because it's just really, really sneaky, and I actually think it is a cheap tactic, because it's really, really fake. I mean, you can't just do a short kick and just get it back. That's just really, really fake. But right here, we just keep dropping picks. I'm not sure why we keep dropping picks, because it's not making any sense. So right there, they score, and we are not concerned at all about these guys beating us because we're just playing around because the score was 42-14, but no longer. I get sacked and it's a pick. So now we are up 3, and here is where it gets fun because y'all know me. I am not a guy to just allow the clock to just run out. I'm a gunslinger, and it is what I do. I just start slinging the ball because I think just running the ball out, it's just boring, honestly. And as you see right there with the sexy toe tap, and right there, this game is over. I started diving with everybody to try sabotage, but unfortunately, he gets tackled because I really wanted this game to keep going on because it was boring, but it was fun at the same time. So I'm still over here just throwing deep bombs and just slinging the ball because I don't like to just allow the clock to just run out because to me it's very, very boring. So 4th and 16, I'm still passing the ball. I throw a strike and we end up scoring to make it 56-39. And that is the ball game right there. The game is over. I hope you enjoyed this game and look forward for more team play games in the future. Thanks for watching.